A big budget blockbuster from Guillermo Del Toro? With such a visionary talent, you know it's not going to be your standard studio fare. And sure enough, Del Toro is admirably making Pacific Rim an homage to Japanese giant monster films, otherwise known as Kaiju. Hence those Kaiju Alert viral videos you've been seeing on the web. Don't you just love intelligent filmmaking? And we should do our part as well. Thus, I've put together a list of Kaiju films and similar giant monster films from around the globe that are worth checking out. The most obvious Kaiju film is Godzilla, released in 1954. Sadly, the story of Godzilla was influenced by the horrors of World War II, when Japan was hit with 2 nuclear bombs by the United States. Sure, those strikes helped end the war, but they scarred a nation both physically and psychologically. Godzilla became a pop culture fixture and gave birth to 27 sequels, as well as the Kaiju genre. There was an absolutely horrible American remake in the late 90s, and Hollywood has yet another remake in the works. Gamera, Mothra, and Rodan are also well-known Kaiju films, all from the same studio as Godzilla, Toho. Interestingly, Toho would go on to become the home of another iconic Japanese franchise, Studio Ghibli. And decades before Alien fought Predator, Toho brought the world another epic monster throwdown, Godzilla vs. King Kong. Which reminds us that while Japan might have popularized the giant monster genre, it was Hollywood that had the first big monster hit, literally, with 1933's King Kong. The original is still by far the best, but Peter Jackson's 2005 remake has its merits as well. And even more recently, there's the Godzilla-inspired Cloverfield, which has the same similar real-world approach the Pacific Rim hopes to feature. Finally, there are 2 other giant monster movies made outside Japan and the US worth mentioning. The first is 2010's Troll Hunter from Norway. That's right, Norway. This comedy, featuring an Army of Darkness kind of vibe, was very well received and has gained a cult following since its release. Then there's 2006's The Host, not the upcoming Stephenie Meyer movie, from South Korea, which gained worldwide attention when it became the highest-grossing South Korean film of all time. That's right, Gangnam Style isn't the first time South Korean pop culture has made a global splash. And besides the original King Kong, The Host might be the most well-reviewed film on this list, making many top 10 lists the year it was released, while Quentin Tarantino said it was one of the top 20 films released since 1992, the year he began directing movies. So that's Kaiju 101. Have you seen any of these movies? Feel I missed one? Be sure to share your thoughts down below, as well as if you think Guillermo Del Toro can restore Kaiju films to their former glory with Pacific Rim. I'm Grace Randolph, and this has been a Movie Bite. You can watch more right now.